hold of me. I realized I could not reach my sister, so I took out my belt and began hitting him to help my sister. They backed off. When the bus slowed down, they threw us out of the bus. The police in the state of Guyana says they are investigating a complaint made by the two sisters.
Well, that's definitely girl power. Now, the police in Australia are searching for the mother of a baby found dead and buried in the sand of Sydney's Maroubra beach. The body, which was discovered by two young boys, was buried under 30 centimetres of sand, and police say they could not immediately tell the age or gender of the baby, as the body was badly decomposed. A post-mortem examination will be conducted.
Police cordoned off the spot where two children discovered the body of a baby on this Sydney beach. The boys, aged 6 and 7, were playing in the sand when they found it buried about 30 centimetres down.
The two young children have reported to their father, who was nearby, who was in turn contacted police. Police have turned up a very short time later and established a crime scene.
According to Australian media, the two boys are receiving counselling while the police begin the difficult task of determining what happened.
The sex and age of the child is unable to be determined at this point due to the decomposition of the body.
Police have appealed to the parents of the baby to come forward. This latest incident comes 1 week after cyclists found a newborn baby in a drain in a motorway in Sydney, Australia on November the 23rd.
Russian media has reported the death of one person and at least 54 others missing after a South Korean fishing boat sank off the coast of Russia's Far East. A security source stated that there had been more than 60 people on board the trawler when it went down. The boat had sent no distress signal before the incident, and based on what we're hearing from the report, 7 people had been saved, including citizens of several Asian nations. We're going to take another break now in the world today, and when we come back, it's the month of December, and we're definitely in the festive mood. Welcome back, as you're watching the world today. Now, as Christmas approaches, Brazil has officially kicked off the holiday season with the lighting of the world's largest floating Christmas tree in Rio de Janeiro on Saturday, November the 29th. Close to 200,000 tourists and locals flocked to the Rio Rodrigo de Freitas Lagoon to watch the 542-ton, 85-meter tall tree illuminate in a burst of color and lights. This year's theme was a Christmas of light full of wishes for all. The Christmas tree was first erected in 1996, and its lighting has become Rio's third biggest tourist event after Carnival festivities and New Year's Eve on Copacabana Beach. As we come to an end of this episode of The World Today, it's also time to end child abuse, and we're taking you over to Venezuela to see how people there are going about it. Yesterday, thousands of runners participated in the Color Run in Caracas, where participants were covered in paint powder.
Thousands of Venezuelan runners took to the streets of Caracas on Sunday for a 7-kilometer color run, which aims to end child abuse. Organizers said some 5,000 runners participated in the Caracas event, which included a 7-kilometer run or 5-kilometer walk. There were several stations along the route where participants were sprayed with non-toxic paint powder. It's very good. It's something to do in the city these days when there are not so many options. It's a really cool way to exercise and to do something different. Venezuela's Color Run was also supported by several groups that encourage Caracas residents to turn exercise into a family event, as well as encouraging them to reclaim abandoned sites in the city for green spaces. Sunday's Color Run was the second edition of the race in Caracas, and it is held all over the world.
That was certainly delightful. Many thanks for watching The World Today. I'm Cynthia Are.